Het scheelde maar een haartje of Editor speelde vorig jaar niet op Rock Werchter, maar het publiek was fantastisch en daarom zijn ze terecht terug vandaag op de allerlaatste dag van Rock Werchter en dat als closing act. Tom, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I was just talking about the show, you know, from last year. How much did it actually shape you as a band again here at Rock Werchter?
It fused us as the new members, 5 of us. It was the reason we made the record, really. So it was very important. Without that, because before that show we weren't sure if the chemistry was going to work out. Yeah, I wanted to cancel it, but we did it and it was a success. So yeah, it was very important.
Luckily you did. Now you went to for the first time for the recording process. You went to the US. It has always been a dream of you, you know, to go to the US and record a record. I think every band has that same dream. How was it to be in Blackbird Studios itself? Because it's a luxurious studio where R.E.M., for example, also recorded.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, it was coming from London, doing a lot of recording in London where all the studios are kind of run down or closing down. And I don't know, this one felt like recession-proof. It was like everything worked, it was in beautiful nick. It was all beautiful old analog gear and yeah, just the type of artists that go through there. You mentioned R.E.M., but even, I guess, either more iconic people like Dolly Parton or Neil Young and all that lot had been there. And I don't know, you have to up your game when you're in that environment.
And Nashville itself is a special environment, certainly for musicians, I guess. Now, the studio itself, was it some kind of a honeymoon feeling that you got with the band, you know, having that luxurious studio and being together for that time?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think we're still in it as well because it's not really been that long. Well, you know, it's been a year since the show that kind of really put us together, and then the record. You were still in that honeymoon period. It's not, you know, we've only really started touring properly with the new band, so yeah. What can I say? It's all good. I mean, especially because it came out of a dark time for us with what happened with Chris. That was quite a horrible thing to go through. So, and that went on for a long time. So for that to finish and then for it to be good, do a good show, and go somewhere like America or Blackbird, it was. Yeah, it was liberating, it was exciting, it was suddenly there was life when there wasn't before, you know.
The album itself, The Weight of Love, is it all about love as a universal theme? Or is it maybe the love you found again with the other band members and with the new members included?
I mean, you could look at it like that. I mean, I wrote most of those songs before the new band came together. All the songs were written at the kind of embryonic stage when Chris was in the band. So I think it's more personal, more to do with me. And yeah, all the songs kind of mention love and me trying to explore it in a different way, sometimes in a slightly sinister and dark way, and sometimes more honest and, I guess, straightforward way. I just felt like at this point in my career I felt comfortable in exploring it where I would have been scared of the topic before.
New album, new sound, does it also mean new goals?
Not really, no, we just did the same old goals as usual, just to make a record that we think's good and just pour our passion into that and then go out and play to people and you know, in many ways it's quite simple, but there's, you know, we still get that excitement from making music together and we're still learning as a live band and experiencing things on stage that surprise us, and it's not become a routine so in any way yet, so we're just, you know, making music that we're passionate about will always be the goal.
You've always had some kind of a special connection with the Belgian Crown itself. So what does the Belgian Crown, apart from the cocktail, vodka and champagne, is special to you?
I don't know, it's nice to play in front of a crowd that gets you, you know. What can I say? Like, because it's different for us in every territory across Europe. You know, some we do well, some we do not so well, and some is like here where it's exceptional. I mean, this is for us as big as it gets for us, and you'll have to ask the Belgian people why they've taken to us more than anybody else. All I know is that when we go and play, I feel like there's an audience there that aren't just interested in just hearing the singles, they're interested in other stuff, the whole package. And so for us, that's immensely rewarding, and it's very special.
You got some new stuff actually in the backstage right now, because in 2008 you had the Vodka Champagne Cocktail going on. Is it a different thing this time?
You'll have to wait and see. I don't know what will happen later on. I have to be quite well behaved because we're not until late. So we'll see. Quite often at Werchter, Ed will drink a lot of gin through a cucumber. He has a cucumber. He hollows out a cucumber after the show, and Russell will pour the gin down the cucumber, and Ed will drink that. That's happened a few times here before, though. So,
how many times can you actually use that cucumber over and over again? Because the taste probably goes away after a while, no?
Ed can do it, all night. You know. The whole bottle. Yeah.
The whole bottle goes. The shuffleboard itself, because I'm a big gaming fan, so I was wondering, the shuffleboard, how does it actually work? What is it? Certainly, because we've never heard of it.
Yeah, well, I'd never heard of it until we went to the States, and every time we go there, we try and hunt out a place that we can play. Do you know the Winter Olympic sport curling? Have you seen that before?
Yeah.
So I get, it's kind of a cross between curling, so you kind of have to, you know, you push the pucks, I guess, and you're trying to, yeah, and you're trying to get them to land as close to the end as possible without falling off the end.
Okay.
And you get a few, and then there's two players playing at the same time, and they can knock, you can knock the other one off, you know, or so it's trying to get into the end.
It's curling on a board.
Kind of, yeah, it's brilliant. It's the best pub game there has ever been. Yeah.
It's not for sale.
It's not ours. I mean, I would love to buy one and tour it around the world, but it'd be quite expensive. But maybe one day we can travel with one. I don't know.
Okay. Tom, thank you very much for your time.
Cheers. Nice one. Thank you.